Welcome back to our buzzing world of bees. Today we're on a sweet journey to discover how bees collect pollen and make honey. It's a sticky, golden adventure that keeps our world blooming. Are you ready to explore the secret life of bees and their liquid gold? Let's zoom into the hive and find out. Our bee adventure begins with a quest for pollen. Worker bees zip from flower to flower, using their furry bodies to gather pollen like tiny, buzzing gardeners. Each flower visited is a treasure trove of pollen, which bees pack into their special baskets on their legs called pollen sacks. Imagine wearing super sticky socks that can catch all the dust around. That's how bees collect pollen. With pollen and nectar collected, it's time to make honey. Back at the hive, the magic begins. Bees turn nectar into honey by moving it around in their mouths to dry it out, making it thicker. Then they store it in honeycomb cells, capping it with wax for a rainy day. This sweet gold not only feeds the hive, but gives us a yummy treat too. Once our busy worker bees are loaded with nectar, collected from the heart of blossoms, the real magic starts. Here's the buzz. Bees actually store the nectar in a special honey stomach that is just for carrying nectar. When they return to the hive, they pass the nectar mouth to mouth to other worker bees. This game of nectar pass helps to break down the sugars, making it perfect for honey. The transformation isn't over yet. After the nectar is well mixed and its sugars broken down, bees start the drying process. They fan the nectar with their wings, which sounds like a tiny bee-powered hairdryer, to remove water and make the nectar thicker. Once it's just right, they store this thicker nectar into cells in the honeycomb. And voila, with a little bee magic and a lot of teamwork, that nectar is turned into the golden honey we know and love, capped with wax to keep it fresh. So from flower to honey stomach, through a bee's mouth and into the honeycomb, every drop of honey is a story of adventure, teamwork, and the wonder of nature. And that, my friends, is how bees gift us with the sweetness of honey while playing a key role in our ecosystem. Isn't that just brilliant? You might wonder, if nectar turns into honey, what about the pollen bees carry on their legs? Let's uncover this mystery. Pollen and nectar are both treasures from flowers, but bees use them in different bee-rific ways. Pollen, collected on their legs, is packed with protein, making it the perfect bee food, especially for baby bees. As bees buzz from bloom to bloom, they're not just collecting, they're also wearing little pollen pants, which are actually called pollen baskets. Once back at the hive, they store this precious pollen in cells, saving it to feed their growing bee family. It's like a pantry full of the best bee snacks. Nectar, on the other hand, is sipped up and stored in a bee's special honey stomach. This sweet liquid journey from flower to hive becomes the energy-packed honey we mentioned. So, while honey feeds the hive and sweetens our tea, pollen is the superfood that grows strong bees. There you have it. Pollen and nectar, both vital, serve different roles. One for feeding baby bees, and the other turning into delightful honey. It's all part of the incredible world inside a beehive, where every bee and every bit of food plays a part in the buzzing bee community. Imagine a world without bees. It might seem small, but bees have a mighty role in our planet's health. These buzzing friends are not just honey makers. They are the guardians of life on Earth, playing a key role in pollinating the plants that feed us and countless other species. As bees flit from flower to flower, they're not just collecting nectar. They're moving pollen, helping plants grow, breed, and produce food. From fruits and nuts to vegetables, bees are behind much of the food we eat. Without them, our plates would look very empty, and the ecosystems that sustain life on Earth would start to crumble. Without bees to pollinate, many plants would fail to reproduce. This would not only mean a world with fewer cherries, almonds, and broccoli, but also a dire impact on the animals that depend on these plants for food. It's a ripple effect that could see many forms of life struggling to survive, including humans. So, the next time you see a bee buzzing by, remember, they're doing much more than making honey. They're keeping our planet alive and thriving. Our bee-utiful little friends are essential, ensuring that plants, animals, and humans can flourish. Let's protect them and their habitats, for without bees, life on Earth would face a much grimmer future. And there you have it, the marvelous journey from flower to honeycomb. Bees not only bring sweetness into their hives, but into our lives as well. Thanks for buzzing along on this sweet adventure. Remember, every flower visited and every drop of honey made helps keep our world blooming bee-utifully. Remember to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and give a thumbs up so you can get notified whenever we upload. Thanks for watching. See you next time!